My name is Margaret, and I'm 68 years old. What I'm about to share isn't some dramatic tale of betrayal or loss. It's something far quieter, but just as important. It's the story of how a simple act of kindness made me realize how people see me, and how I see myself. For the past 8 years, I've lived alone in a small house on the edge of town. My children are grown and live far away, and my husband passed over a decade ago. Most days are simple. I wake up early, drink my tea, tend to my garden, and read by the window. I don't complain. I've grown used to solitude. But sometimes I miss being needed. One morning, I noticed the elderly woman next door struggling to carry a heavy bag of groceries up her stairs. I rushed over without thinking and offered to help. She hesitated, maybe unsure why someone like me would bother, but finally nodded. After I helped her settle everything inside, we sat and talked for a while. Her name was Doris. She was 72 and just as lonely as I was. We ended up speaking for nearly an hour. That simple encounter sparked something in me. Over the next few weeks, I began checking in on Doris. Sometimes I'd bring soup. Other times, just conversation. It wasn't romantic, obviously, and it wasn't dramatic, but it gave me purpose. I didn't realize how much I missed simple connection. One afternoon, her nephew came to visit unexpectedly. I had just arrived at her house, holding a dish of fresh-baked muffins. He opened the door, saw me, and raised his eyebrows. "Oh," he said. "Are you the one who's been spending time with my aunt?" I laughed lightly, trying to brush it off. "I just bring her food now and then. It's nothing serious." But he didn't smile back. He looked me over, as if trying to figure something out. "She said you come by every day, that you sit for hours. Are you sure it's just muffins?" His words stung more than I expected. I didn't say anything. I just handed him the dish and walked away. That evening, I sat on my front porch, watching the sunset. His words echoed in my mind. "Are you sure it's just muffins?" As silly as it sounds, it made me question everything. Was I being too eager to be helpful? Was I overstepping? But the next morning, Doris knocked on my door. "Don't mind him," she said. "He doesn't understand kindness the way you do." We sat together in silence for a while. And then she said something I'll never forget. "You reminded me what it feels like to be seen. Not as a burden, but as a person." That's when it hit me. Maybe it wasn't just about helping her. Maybe I needed to feel seen too. We live in a world that moves fast and forgets the elderly. People assume we have nothing to offer. No energy, no relevance. But connection doesn't care about age. It just needs a spark. That day taught me that kindness doesn't have to be explained. It doesn't need to be justified. And it certainly doesn't need to be sexualized or questioned. We all just want to matter. Even if it's just one person. Even if it's just through muffins and a cup of tea. And I'm okay with that.